Essentially, you can scale outbound sales, inbound support calls without adding any new hires. This next one is taking the future of business to another level by changing the experience for all your clients. Tool number 12 is VAPI, V-A-P-I, which stands for Voice API. Essentially, Voice is like a completely different version of like your Atlas, where your Atlas is very focused on helping you make money. The Voice API is essentially building apps that use voice for your business. You can use it for anything. There's actually a funny example of this 20-year-old kid that used it to call all the used Rolex stores to negotiate a Panda watch on his behalf. It did all the calls. The voice they used was a like New York Italian guy, and gave it the scripts for it to negotiate, log all of the price confirmations from those negotiations into a spreadsheet, and essentially allowed him to sort by the least amount of money for that Panda with the right specs. It was wild to watch. Essentially, you can scale outbound sales, inbound support calls without adding any new hires. So here's a simple example. Imagine you have a team of people doing support calls and you just want to like help the person faster. So I want you to use VAPI to take the call, identify the core problem the customer is having, try to answer it on the call using the AI. And if it can't, real simple, just redirect it to the current team that you have so that the human can solve the problem. And then what you do is you're just trying to get it better and better, where it doesn't have to route to the human anymore, because every time it does, you take that information, you update the prompt, and then it can do it in the future without having to do the routing. Do you see how you can like start there and then slowly remove people from your team and retrain them to go do other stuff? Imagine how much time that's going to buy back, not just your time, but your whole team. The crazy thing about voice is that it is the preferred interface. I don't want to fill out a form anymore. I'd rather just call a number and talk to AI because it's so good now.